What's up, y'all? It's me, Rio. We back at it again. This is actually going to be a review on the movie Bumblebee. I just came back from the movie theater with my dad in order to go watch it, and I ain't gonna lie, movie was hot. So these are my thoughts and all that. Let's get it started. So just in case y'all don't know, the Bumblebee movie itself really just focuses on the main boy. We get to see Bumblebee throw some hands, then we get to see Optimus throw some hands, right? I mean, because you've seen Optimus like in the trailer, he's fighting folks, boom, 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 left and right? And then he ends up getting to Earth, and then you end up finding, he ends up finding Haley Steinfeld. No, did I say Steinfeld? I'm sorry, y'all. Ends up finding Haley Steinfeld, and then the whole ball kind of gets rolling, and it's basically the adventure of like him and her, and just trying to survive, you know, trying to get away from them Decepticons, man, because them Decepticons, they deceptive. You probably have heard that before a million times in your life, but I just felt like I had the need to say it. Now, one thing I want to definitely specify before we keep going is the visuals in this movie. Yo, so I actually did a little bit of research as well, and the visuals, that dog keeps barking, but the visuals themselves, so the visuals in this movie, they're actually from Lucasfilms, LucasArts. I forgot what exactly they have it, but you know, the folks with Star Wars and all that good stuff. But they're the ones that took care of the visuals. And I'm not gonna lie, we ended up watching this in IMAX 3D. You know what I'm saying? Well, we tried to do the best that we could. We had recliner seats, all seat warmers. We was feeling nice, right, in the movie theater. And then I think just the whole entire experience of just the color that was used in this movie was. Alright, and then like I said, the overall visuals, they were just amazing as well. Real spot on, really dope work. And honestly, from a Transformers movie, I really didn't like the Michael Bay ones. That's just me being me. I just felt they were kind of right? But this was the first Transformers related movie that I had seen where I had chills kind of like on my back a little bit at some point or another, because I either thought that was dope or something else was just real clean, real nice about the movie. So I want to go ahead and mention the casting in this movie. The casting in this movie I thought was hella dope, man. I thought it was just so good. Haley Steinfeld, she's actually been killing it very kind of recently as well. Like, I know a few years back she did like Edge of 17 with Woody Harrelson. That was a dope movie. She actually plays Gwen Stacy in the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movie. I don't know if I'm gonna do a review of that, but yeah, like she killed it in those, and then she just did so well in this, man. Like Haley Steinfeld and just her dynamic with B the entire time was very refreshing whenever it came to the character and stuff like that, because we had seen that with Sam Witwicky, and then we had seen that with Mark Wahlberg's character. I done forgot his name, honestly, but we kind of see those experiences, but I felt that personally the way that she kind of brought the character portrayed probably the best, in my opinion, though. That's just me. And next we had the Doctor of Thugonomics. Okay, we had the hustle, loyalty, and respect soldier. We had the face of the WWE for years at a time. All right, we had the one, the only John Cena, my guy. Now, I will say this about John Cena. I love his comedic acting. Like, I know that it kind of seemed like for real, but the movie Blockers that actually came out earlier this year too, that was actually really funny to me. That cracked me up. For me, whenever it comes to just comedy and stuff like that, the way it's kind of delivered, I enjoy it. Me personally, I think that John Cena's comedy in this movie is a lot better than whenever his acting is taking on a serious role in this movie, because he kind of does a little bit of back and forth. Obviously there are some scenes that kind of require a little bit of comedy, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of that comic relief, but he's not that throughout the entire movie. Personally, I think his comedy is way better than his seriousness in this movie, for sure. So the next guy coming up is actually going to be the secondary character, and his name is Jorge Lindenborg Jr. Alright, now Jorge, he's actually starred in movies as in Spider-Man Homecoming. He was actually in Love, Simon as well, and he's going to be starring in Alita Battle Angel, as far as I know. But one of the really cool things though that I liked about his character was that anytime he came through, his chemistry with Haley Steinfeld definitely shined through. Their dynamic of like, all right, we're gonna try to help each other out as best as we can. He likes her a little bit, she don't really know, but just the way that you see the camaraderie and the care, I thought that was really, really dope, and that shined through perfectly. If I'm being honest, as a Latino, seeing another Latino doing it well, me personally, I'm proud, and I want to definitely see more of what he has in store whenever it comes to just TV, film, whatever it ends up coming away. But I see you, Jorge. I see you. Hold on, y'all. Let me get a drink of water for a second. Yeah, yo, for real, y'all, drink water, keep your eyes blinking, make sure you stay hydrated and your eyes stay hydrated, and do what you gotta do. All right, now back to the review. Now, so, Bumblebee. All right, since this is his movie, Bumblebee, my guy, Bumblebee was lit. Alright, so Bumblebee, his character within like the Michael Bay movies and stuff like that, it's always been kind of nice whenever it comes to comedy, you know what I mean? Kind of just, it's on the nose, it's perfect. Me personally, I think that this Bumblebee movie is the Transformers movie that Transformers fans have been looking for, because I genuinely had a good time with it. I loved it. Now, honestly, I want to know who did the mocap or like the mapping for Bumblebee as a whole. Why? Because this dude was throwing them hands. I'm telling you, like, whenever it come to Bumblebee doing fights, regardless of whether he was in the beginning of the movie or any other time during it, like, real talk, he was throwing them hands. He was getting in. He was aiming for the legs. He was doing judo flips. At one point, this man did a leg scissors takedown on somebody, and like, low-key, I really thought in the back of my mind, I'm like, yo, John Cena was in this movie. I bet you John Cena was like, hey, you know what would look really dope? If Bumblebee did a leg scissors takedown, G. Like, for real. Because Bumblebee literally, I mean, obviously he's a lot smaller than a bunch of other folks, right? But he legit probably throws some of the most dopest hands that I've ever seen. He's always done pretty well whenever it came to like the Michael Bay movies and all of that stuff, but he really gets down. Like he is not afraid. He's about that action, wants all the smoke that there possibly can be. Now, I'm pretty sure y'all kind of already get the extent of where I'm going with whenever it comes to this movie. Me personally, I was feeling it. I genuinely had a good time with my dad here at this movie. I think that it hits a lot of good points, and if they want to essentially quote-unquote reboot or maybe continue on with the reiteration, maybe even another movie of like a background character whenever it comes to the actual Transformers, whether it be a background on Optimus Prime and the Primes, and then how that legion of like hierarchy warriors kind of came to be, or they kind of continue with the Transformers but they keep it a little bit on the smaller end. Because Michael Bay's thing was like, let's just blow it up, huge, big, blow it up, we're making money, that type of stuff. That's personally how I feel what he was thinking, but it is a very, very good movie. I was personally feeling it. That's my opinion. Alright, now what I want you to do is I actually want you to go to the movie theater, you to peep it, and if you like it, cool, you like it. If you don't, hey man, look, it's all good, baby. It's all good. Like how I said, this is gonna be a short little review today. I mean, I want y'all to know, y'all looking fresh, y'all looking fly. Hope y'all snacks that y'all had was real good. I'm gonna go ahead and drink this water, and y'all have a good day. Bye.